Hi folks, today I would like to discuss with you in this video Japan bashing? No. How about me bashing South Korea? Maybe. American bashing? Better yet, America the stupid, and I'll illustrate that towards the end. In the city of New York, Central Park West, there's a magnificent museum, the American Museum of Natural History. As a child, when I was 14, 15 years old, numerous times I took the subway into Manhattan and spent hours, many days, at this museum. It's a wonderful museum. A major benefactor of this museum was an American president named Theodore Roosevelt. In the 1930s, the museum officials decided to dedicate a Rotunda area to President Theodore Roosevelt for being a major benefactor of the museum. And they contracted with an artist to create murals on the wall to illustrate his career. And in one of these panels, these murals, illustrates what Theodore Roosevelt did between the Japanese and the Russians in the early part of the last century, when there was a war between Russia and Japan, and the Japanese Navy was relatively new at the time. The Japanese Navy defeated the Russian Navy and humiliated them. Now there's a whole host of reasons why Theodore Roosevelt got involved and negotiated a truce, but basically to end the humiliation of Russia. So this mural depicts the peace between Russia and Japan thanks to Theodore Roosevelt. One side of the mural is the Russian Navy flag, which is still the Russian Navy flag today. It was the Russian Navy flag when Russia was an imperial country, when it was a communist country, and now a so-called representative country. And they also have a painting of the Russian imperial family's flag. On the other side, there's the Japanese Imperial Navy flag, which was their flag for the Navy when it was Imperial Japan, during the Second World War, and today. Right? The Korean Parents Association of New York State filed a complaint with the museum directors. Take that flag down, it's a Nazi flag. We don't want to see the Japanese flag there. You're desecrating our history, so says they. Yeah, it's about, be sensitive, it's a Nazi flag. Never mind, in the first half of the last century, when the Japanese-Russian war took place and this truce took place, there was no such thing as Nazis. So it can't be a Nazi flag. They want to desecrate a mural dedicated, honoring a president of the United States. Masquerading that as saying, the Japanese, it's a Nazi flag. But what's interesting here is this. These Koreans keep saying, you need to be in touch with your history and stop denying history. Aren't you doing that by asking that flag to be removed? You're denying history. And you want to talk about history? That Russian flag, the Russian Navy flag, that does not bother you? If you want to know your history, the history of the peninsula is, it's divided today because of Russia. But that flag doesn't upset you. But you want to desecrate a mural dedicated to an American president because you hate the United States of America. Now, this video is not aimed towards all South Koreans, because I've heard from a few South Koreans who do not agree with these activities, but they fear of speaking up because of the threat of violence, because of the intimidation by these thugs suppressing free speech in South Korea. Isn't that supposed to be representative democracy there? Aren't you supposed to have free speech and should not be feared of thugs? When you hate America. The United States has 28,000 troops on the Korean Peninsula ready to forfeit their lives for a nation where a good many of them hate the United States and masquerading it behind this comfort woman issue, desecrating an American park dedicated to our veterans, attempted to desecrate another American park dedicated to our veterans, and now demanding to desecrate a mural dedicated to an American president, and you masquerade that behind, it's a Nazi flag! It's rather transparent, and we can see right through it. That's where this falls under. America the stupid? We'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. God bless the nation you happen to be in. And God bless our good friends and trusted allies in Nihon, Japan, the land of the rising sun. See ya.